In this video, we're going to have a little fun and maybe even a few laughs, as I'm going to share with you what I believe to be are the top 3 most popular fixed blades on YouTube. Stick around. Thanks for clicking on this video, my friend. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you find this resourceful or at least entertaining. I had the idea a while back to do a video on what I believe to be is the 3 most popular blades on YouTube. And I came up with these 3 based on a few things. Number 1, the amount of reviews that have been done on these blades. Number 2, the comments section in YouTube. And number 3, how easily I was sold on all 3 of these. When it comes to these 3 blades, there is no shortage of information out here on YouTube. There's no shortage of love being given to all these blades out here. These knives have been reviewed so much out here on YouTube that there's hardly anything new that could be said about any of them. These are in no particular order, so I'm just going to start from here. First on the list is the Gerber Strong Arm. This is one popular fixed blade. You go out to Google, you go out to YouTube, and you start searching for fixed blades, or you type things like the best fixed blade for the price, best fixed blade. You're going to see a picture of a Gerber Strong Arm. This is one reviewed knife here on YouTube. I mean, people be coming up with all kinds of reasons to make a video on the Gerber Strong Arm because that thing is popping in the algorithm. Some dudes could make like an entire YouTube channel on the fact of Gerber Strong Arm versus this blade or that blade. I'm not going to do the first specs review on any of these blades. These have already been reviewed a million times. You can see why this is attractive. They got this in coyote brown or black. Everybody loves a good clip point, man. That's probably the most attractive blade design, if not drop point itself. But this thing is indestructible. There's been so many videos made where dudes tried to destroy it and couldn't unless they went to ridiculous means. The Gerber Strong Arm, ladies and gentlemen, one of the darling blades of YouTube for sure. This next blade that I'm going to put on display has been reviewed so much on YouTube that if it gets another review, the whole mainframe's just going to shut down. YouTube's not going to allow any more knife uploads if somebody does another review on this blade. And that blade, my friends, is the Srk from Cold Steel. And I'll tell you what, buddy, you say anything bad about it, you better put your boxing gloves on in the YouTube comments because it's on, brother. Now look, I like the Srk. I think it's an awesome fixed blade. You can get that thing in SK5. You can even get you one in CPN 3V. I've got a compact version here, the Srk-C that I got from Midway this past week for $100. I got this compact version and the CPN 3V version. It was marked down from $229 to $100. And you know I had to get me one. And I know what some people are thinking already. They're going to be like, Daniel, don't you hate the Srk? Didn't you do a whole series talking about how you didn't like the handle? I didn't say I didn't like the Srk. I just argued that it wasn't as strong as everybody made it out to be. I did some chopping and some throwing, and I loosened the handle very easily. That don't mean that I don't think it's a great knife. I just think that it's limited with certain tasks. If you're just going to hold it and slice or pierce with it, the Srk is great. I never said I didn't like the Srk, and if that's what you got from the video, you missed my point, my friend. I've just, through that process, accepted the fact that it does have its limits. And I didn't want it to have its limits, but it does, and that's okay. It's okay for a certain tool to have its limits. But if you're looking for a good-looking blade, you don't have to look no further than the Srk, especially this particular version right here. This or Sanmai. I love this version of the Srk. All I'll be doing with this is cutting, friends. I'm not going to be doing no chopping, banging, throwing, or anything like that. And the handle construction is just fine if you stick to the right task. It's not fine if you like doing all the heavy stuff. You can pay 35, 40 bucks and get the SK5 version, or you can pay 100 plus and get all the rest of them. But I scored quite the deal on this one and couldn't pass it up. Last but not least, everybody on YouTube's talking about them Mora knives, man. That Mora Companion, basic, Garberg. But in this video, I'm going to talk about the Companion, the one that sits kind of in the middle of all of those. Boy, there's so much coverage on YouTube on this thing that YouTube almost malfunctioned as a result of all the Mora companion videos that went out on this bad boy. If you're looking for something to make slicing easy, if you're looking to carve, if you're looking to do delicate work, you can pay 20 bucks and get something that will serve you like nothing else. But for 20 bucks, this thing is the bomb, and most people know that. Now, friends, there's a lot of honorable mentions out there, like the Buck 119, maybe the Srk-C Pup, the Tops Tom Brown Tracker. These are all very popular blades as well on YouTube, but for this one, I had to go with the Strong Arm, the Srk, and the Mora Companion, because you can spend the rest of your life watching videos on those blades here on this channel. And I must say, all the great reviews that are out there led to me getting all of these knives, and I don't regret getting either one of them. Do you have these blades? Do you have them all in your collection? Is there one you don't have you've been wanting to get? I'd just love to hear what you got to say. Take care.